Guys, welcome to another Divi Engine client success story. And today we've got Victor here from the Netherlands to tell his story, but I'm not going to take up all the time. I just want to welcome Victor. Victor, thank you for joining me in this chat about you, your business, and what makes you awesome.
Well, first of all, thank you for the opportunity, and also happy birthday a few days ago, 7th birthday. So happy birthday to you. I want to talk a little bit about myself. I started my own web design company in 2010, but way before that, I started being interested in websites, mainly NBA.com, basketball site. And there was in the early 90s, I remember scrolling through the site, and a small part of a movie for like 10 seconds took half an hour to download, and I waited and waited. And that's when I really started being interested in websites. And yeah, a lot has changed, of course. But that's when I started being interested. And yeah, in 2010, I started my own company. Victor Web Design. My name is Victor, and yeah, why not?
Yeah.
And when it started, I was thinking like, what do I really want to do? What can I do? And before that, I worked in a few shops, and it was fun, but not like I want to do this for the rest of my life. What I do now, I really want to do for the rest of my life. So yeah, that's correct.
That's cool, man. Yeah, it definitely gives you a little bit of freedom, doesn't it? You make your own schedule. You're in control of your own destiny. You're not building somebody else's business. And, you know, it's quite rewarding to see the clients be happy at the end of a project.
Yeah, definitely. And it's not like I'm alone. I have a lot of help, like colleagues too, but also like you help a lot too. Like when I'm stuck with something, with a plugin of yours, a quick email and use a quick response. So I'm not alone. So that's great.
That's cool, man. Yeah, no, I think definitely customer service is one of those things that we take seriously. And you'll know that having your own business, how important the customer is, because without that customer, you don't eat. So you want to make sure you take care of them.
Yeah, most definitely. That's the reason the customers pick me, because I respond quickly and well. So I hear that too. So that's why I choose to work with you also.
Great, man. Now, just so everybody knows, what's the name of your agency?
The name of my agency is Victor Web Design. My first name is Victor. So yeah, that's an easy choice for my company. The company is me. So yeah, why not?
Yeah, exactly. That makes perfect sense. Now, in your journey to kind of decide, you know, you're interested in web development, and it started with this basketball site. What made you choose WordPress? But more importantly, within WordPress, there's 1,000 themes out there. What made you choose Divi?
It was a while ago. Like I started in 2010 making with websites with HTML, and I had to choose between Joomla and WordPress. The decision was really easy for me because WordPress was a lot of more user-friendly. So that's why I picked WordPress. In the beginning, it was picking templates and that's it. And like you can change the colors and maybe even the font, but that's it. When in 2015, I discovered Divi, a new world opened up to me and a lot of possibilities and customizations. So that's when I really started enjoying making websites and customizing it for clients.
Now you're talking about your clients here a little bit. Tell me, what is your typical client? What do they look like? Who are they? Are they a business owner? Are they a yoga teacher?
Well, all kinds of businesses, but mainly small business. But every time I think I've had all the types of businesses, and then something different comes up. So that's all time, and that makes it fun too. Like, and even if I make two websites for two different hairdressers, the one is completely different than the other. So that's the thing I like about the business.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. Now, in your business, you're using Divi Engine plugins. So how do we fit into your stack of products or plugins that you use? Or like, which is your favorite plugin that you're using, and how have you enjoyed using it?
Oh, that's a favorite plugin. It's like choosing between your two children. I don't know, but I think if I have to choose, like the first one that came up to me was Divi Machine. That was the first one I bought with you. But I think BodyCommerce is definitely now the plugin for me, because first when somebody asked me to make a web shop, I was like, yeah, well, not sure, and it takes a lot of time. But now with all the easy customizations, it makes it so much more fun, and I can do everything I want with it. So yeah, that's really great.
Yeah. Now, in BodyCommerce, you're saying that's your favorite one. Now, what feature is the standout feature in BodyCommerce that you enjoy using the most? Like for me personally, it's just that ability to build those awesome filters with the swatches right on there, the image and the color swatches to quickly filter through your archive pages. What's the one that you like the most?
That's one of the features I like the most, but I think customizing in Dutch it's afrekenpagina. It's the page where you the cart, after the cart you go to the checkout.
Yeah, the checkout process. Yeah,
the checkout process for me it makes it for the end user so much easier to check out. So there's no way they will click to another website because it takes too long. And I think that's the feature I'm most happy about.
Now, do you use the checkout page templates, or do you build your own checkout pages?
Well, for now I'm using the template, but I customize them a little bit. So you can go both ways. You can if you're not really if you want just the standard things, or not even standard, but the better version of the standard things, then you go with the template. And if you want to customize it, like right now, I've just built a website for retailers for tennis rackets, and a website for a web shop for retailers is different than for customers, because retailers, it's like one brand of tennis rackets, and they just want a list of all the rackets that are available, and they want to see how much are available. So it's different than a customer. Divi BodyCommerce really comes in great at my last project.
Great, that's great. Well, if you want to, you can share the URL. Do you have a portfolio on your site that people can see this website?
This website people can't see. I can show you if you want. I asked for the permission, but it's not online for customers because it's only for retailers. So I can show you the website if you want.
Yeah. Please. Oh, so this is your website, that one we were just on.
Oh yeah, this is my own website. It's not built in Divi yet. I want to rebuild it, but it's difficult to build a website for yourself.
Yeah, no, I know. When you build these sites for customers all day, getting to your own site gets to be a little bit more of a challenge, I feel.
Definitely. But this is the site, the web shop for retailers. And the first thing you see already is like, it's not a regular web shop. If you go to a regular web shop, you want all the advantages of the rackets, but the retailers already know it. So they just want a list of all the rackets. And if you choose grip, that's like the options, 1, 2, or 3. And then you see the stock. If I want to buy 22, I can buy 22.
Right.
And for a customer, the stock of a tennis racket is not that interesting, I think.
Right. They're like the top tier. They're like the customer goes to buy the product is your customer, so you're definitely dealing with a different class of customer.
Right. And the thing is, like the way I'm building this, it has to be like a small image, the title, the retailer price, and a small description. And that's where I got kind of stuck and like, how can I do this? And I asked you and a different plugin, like, how can I do this? And you sent me a great video example of making this the way it looks. And the other plugin says yeah, just make it one column. But making it one column puts the image above and then the title and then the description. And there was no way to change that. And with BodyCommerce, I can make the image here. I can add text here. I can customize all this. Yeah, the choice was really easy for me.
Yeah, it looks like you're using a few different features. You're using the filters, you're using a custom loop layout and an archive page here. And I'm going to guess you use Ajax add to cart probably also.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome, man. Well, that's really cool.
Yeah, and especially the loop is the thing that was very important with this site, because it shouldn't be a standard loop. It has to be small image, title, price, and description in those columns. And with BodyCommerce, it's possible.
Yeah, but this is a great looking site. So definitely, I want our viewers that do see this to know that if they're in the Netherlands or pretty much probably anywhere in Europe, right? If they need a retailer site like this one, you're the guy that they should go to.
Yeah, I think so. So this is not the most exciting web shop, but for retailers, this works great. A lot of good feedback already from the customers.
That's really good, man. That's good. Now, I do want to ask you a question here. You're obviously attaining some level of success here. You've been doing this for 14 years, which is insane. That's so much experience that you have. Probably somebody along the way gave you some advice, or you learned some things through these years. So if you were to tell somebody else that's thinking about becoming a web developer, using the Divi theme or whatever platform they want to, what advice would you give them, or what advice was given to you that really impacted your success?
My advice would be to just start small with Divi, like you said, start with the templates and figure those out, and you will fall in love quickly with Divi. So then you can see what plugins there are. And with Divi Engine, it's great that one company makes a lot of plugins, so you can use them all, and you have one place to ask your questions. And I have plugins with different companies, but every time I come back to Divi Engine, so it says it all. And you can start with one plugin, and if later on you want to upgrade to the ultimate, or how do you call it?
The All Access Pass. It used to be called the Divi Engine Membership, but then we, of course, released the membership plugin called Divi Membership, where you can build like a paywall content site, kind of like something like Patreon. But so we had to kind of think about the branding there a little bit.
Divi Membership is also one I want to dive into, but there's so much to dive into. But upgrading to the All Access is, and I send you a mail like, I already have one plugin, but you gave a discount for that plugin. So it's a no-brainer for me. Just start small, and if you want to upscale, it's no problem.
Yeah, and it's like an investment in your business, right? Like these are tools we use. If you're a truck driver, you buy a truck to drive, to make your money with. So it's really something that enables you to make more money in your trade. You buy a bigger truck, you can carry bigger loads.
Definitely, and not only for today, but you expand also. So if you have the All Access Pass, and in a few months you come up with a great plugin and you post it to your Divi Engine site, then I can use it instantly. So that's great. And I think with the artificial intelligence, you already have some tools with that, but I think there will be a lot more to come. So I'm excited for the Divi Engine future.
That's awesome, man. No, we love to hear that. Now, I'm going to start wrapping up here. I've taken too much of your time already. I just want you to tell the people out there how to get in touch with you. Well, what's the best way to get in touch with you if they want to look into doing a project with you or something like that?
If you want to do a project with me, I have a questionnaire. You can find it at victorwebdesign.nl/step1 or step 1, but it's not in English yet. But if you want to just mail me info@victorwebdesign.nl, or find me at LinkedIn, Victor Web Design, and we'll get in touch.
Awesome, man. Listen, Victor, I really appreciate you taking the time out of your busy day, serving your clients well. I know that you're doing excellent customer service with everybody. I really appreciate you letting little old Divi Engine people, little Roby from Divi Engine, have a chat with you. It's been really interesting, and I thank you so much.
Thank you for the opportunity. No problem. Yeah, thanks.
Cool, man. Have a great day.